All right, good evening, everybody. I hope we're doing great. I want to welcome you all again to another amazing session of our Traders Hangout. This is a session where we hold to just kind of checkmate what's been going on, share a few things, but it's not musically too much about training. It's just mostly just to see how we're doing, how things are going. Tonight on the session, we're going to be covering risk management. And the reason is because I noticed that a lot of people really lack good evening. Really lack this training. And I just thought, okay, maybe we should bring it back. It's a training we've had for people who have been with us from onset. This training is not new to them, but I feel this is high time we brought it back so that some people will be able to really understand, especially the people who joined recently. You will be able to understand and not fall prey to this again. Okay, so please pay attention. If you have any question, you can type in the chat box. You can type it in the chat box. We're going to get started. So, as the topic implies, risk management slash money management. Now, we want to learn how to stay longer in the game no matter what. Whether it's CPI, whether it's NFP, whether it's PPI, whether it's FOMC, whatever news it comes, right? You want to learn how to be able to stay in the game. Now, what is risk management? In simple terms, risk management is the process of identifying, analyzing, and controlling the amount of capital. Please take note, it's controlling the amount of capital you are willing to risk on each trade so you don't blow your account. In simple terms, it's how traders protect their money while trying to grow it. I hope this is very clear enough because it's very, very self-explanatory. Now, components of risk management. It contains of the position sizing you use. Now, there is a rule in trading. It says do not risk more than 2% of your trade, of your account size in any trade. Do not risk more than 2%. What does this mean? In any trade, no matter how good, no matter how perfect the setup is, don't risk more than 2%. Any strategy you are doing that makes you look risk more than 2% is not a good strategy. In fact, even our prop strategy doesn't allow you to to risk more than 2%. I said any trade at all that makes you lose more than 2%, please go and change it. Go and change it. That strategy will not last. That strategy will not last. I've seen traders, I've used bots. You guys don't want to hear my journey in forex trading. I've been with a bot then that will give 40%, 100% a month. People were excited. People were pumping in money, removing money from their savings, putting it into it. Guess what? First month was good, second month was good, but in the third month, we lost everything. Everybody was looking for money to fund. In fact, many people quit forex. They don't even want to hear forex till today. So it's simple. You want to choose. Do you want to do Forex as a business long term? If you want to do Forex as a business long term, then you must. I didn't say you have to. I didn't say you should consider or you would. No, it's a must. You must consider adopting these risk management strategies. And the first of them, one of the golden one, is you must learn how to not risk more than 2% of your account. Now, stop loss is also they are all forms of risk management, right? Your stop loss, your take profit as well, your risk to reward. All these are what forms your trading plan. If you don't have a good trading plan, you'll be punished. Now, avoid over leveraging. Avoid over leveraging. Why? Because, like I said, please listen to me. If one trade will make you lose your account, you are not trading, you are gambling. Did anybody hear that? If one trade alone going bad will make you lose your account, you are not trading, you are gambling. Like I say, you're just playing Naira bet on MT4 and MT5. Some of us on Trade Locker. That's what you're doing. You're not trading. You are just playing Naija bet on MT4, MT5 Trade Locker, whatever app you use. So why would you do that to yourself? Now, avoid over leveraging. And then again, stick to your plan. Stick to your plan. Now, what is the plan? Is your discipline to be able to have to stick to these things, because some days may be so juicy. You may feel like, oh my God, if I was able to make $100 with it before it's 10 a.m., it means the market is so good. Let me stay and make more. You've hit your target. Leave the market. Leave the market. You understand? A lot of us will not, okay? A system of for handling your trading capital wisely. That's again what risk management is. It reduces losses and maximizes profits. Now, it's not just about how much you make, but how much you keep. This is actually a discipline, a investment general golden rule. It's not about how much you make, but how much you keep. Again, you hear of pay yourself first, right? It all applies here. They are all investment rules. Okay, now look at this. Why does it matter? It matters because the best strategy will fail. It's just look, there is no 100% strategy, there's no 100% signal, there's no 100% anything. Without a good risk management, you will not win. It's just true. It's not about winning every trade, it's about staying long in the game. It's about staying long in the game. The problem with us is we want to make that 70% in a single day, in a single month, in a single week. Yes, it's possible. Oh, Forex is too liquid. We're talking about over a $7.3 trillion a day market. You will make more than 70% a day, right? But without a good risk to reward, you will lose it. So it's just like, imagine, for those of us who are civil servants, I know many of us are. Imagine going to work on from Monday right from the 1st to 30th of the month. And guess what? You go and do a nonsense bet that loses everything. Like it means from January 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, maybe weekend, for every of those days, it means all your work, the day you wake up, have your shower, enter the road, fuel your car, get to work, you've wasted everything because of lack of good discipline. You can imagine how it is. Like to me, I feel it's really devastating. So why is it that instead of adopting this thing and being longer in the game, why must we want to make the whole market, the whole money in a day? It's really terrible. It's really terrible. Okay. Now, why it matters again, like I said, even the best strategies fail. And then secondly, it prevents your account from blowing. And then it also encourages discipline and control. There is someone who we started this with. She said she used to trade very carelessly. But thanks to this, our strategy, thanks to this, our disciplines, today she's disciplined even in her overall trading. You understand? So again, it's essential for long-term success. Show me any trader has been trading. Now, I'm not talking about this everybody trader on YouTube and Facebook and all those places. So I'm talking about people who are living the life. I mean, people who are really trading. Show me a profitable trader that doesn't have a good risk to reward ratio, and I'll tell you that that person is not trading true. Okay. Now, money management in forex refers to how a trader plans, control, and allocate their trading capital in order to maximize profits while minimizing losses. Okay, so risk management focuses on protecting your capital. Do you understand that? While money management is what kind of focuses on the strategy you use in expanding your funds. Do you understand? Now, capital allocation, it has to do with capital allocation. That's how much of total you want to risk at a time, right? Then compounding your growth. Again, this is a part of money management. Drawdown control. This is the limit you're able to put in order to trade before you stop out a trade, okay? Then consistency trade sizing, then avoiding of greed, okay? So let's follow on. I'm seeing a message. Let me see what the message is saying. Okay, all right. Okay, so let's go on. So, So, again, key aspects of money management is capital allocation, risk per trade, lot size allocation, compounding profits, managing drawdowns, and trading psychology. Now, power of compounding. I'm going to show you guys something that if you harness, you will see that all this unnecessary pressure that you're doing to yourself will just get you out of the game. Do you know that 5% weekly over in $1,000 account is over $2,000 in 6 months? And again, I always say not just $2,000, but $2,000 with peace of mind. It only works when you control your losses, right? It only works when you control your losses. Now, drawdown, you're going to decide the percentage decline from the peak. Now, okay, drawdown is basically the percentage decline from the peak equity. That is your drawdown. That is, your drawdown is basically like your floating loss, as we call it in crypto. So, Set maximum drawdown limit to be at least 10. Like, no matter how your strategy is, your drawdown shouldn't exceed 10 to 15% maximum. Then stop trading when your limit is hit to avoid emotional decision, because there's a point that your account gets to that your mind is following through with it. Oh, anywhere, anymore, it will affect you. Then again, please, if you are able to get these things, I can promise you that you will scale in your trading business. One is avoid revenge trading. Avoid revenge trading. You have to avoid revenge trading. Guys, if I notice you revenge trade, honestly, if you come to me, I won't respond to you again, because you see, once you have this revenge trading thing, once you make your losses, like we said, decide how much percentage in a day. I'm not the one telling you, but whatever the percentage you decide, if you lose and you lose that amount in a day, please walk away. Walk away. It pays to walk away. Do you understand? Now, this will not work if you don't stick to your plan. You have to stick to the plan, because at the end of the day, it's not just about having the plan, it's about enforcing the plan. You understand? So next is avoid over trading. If you've hit your target, please go away. So two things to make you walk away, right? One, if you hit your target. Secondly, if you make losses and you reach your daily threshold, walk away. If you're able to practice this thing, you are patient and you're consistent every day. Like I said, even if you lose 3 times a day, walk away, right? You make it, you have a future. Now, you want to reach only 1 to 2% of your trading capital per trade. Example, let me explain it. If you have $1,000, you want to reach only 10 to 20% maximum, right? So small risks equal to survivor. And in trading, you want to survive. If you don't survive, there won't be a tomorrow for you. Now, your lot size calculation, right? We have a lot size calculator you can use. You can go to your Play Store, App Store, download FX calculators. FX calculators. You're going to see the app. The app is a very good app. You can use to calculate your lot size. You can use it to calculate your pips. You can use it to calculate the stop loss and everything. Let's say you just want what you know is you want to reach 20 pips, right? You can use it to give you the exact amount in number. So use your stop loss, know your pips, calculate the risk percentage you want to risk, right? So for example, $1,000, let's say you have $1,000 account and you're risking 2%, that is $20 per trade. Your pips should be around 50 pips. Do you understand? All right. So why is it important? Again, even a winning strategy will fail with a poor management, right? And it will only lead to blowing of accounts. But again, if you have a strong risk management, let me tell you something. Even if you're not a good trader, even if you have only like 4 out of 10, you will succeed. And I'm going to show you the calculation. Now think about it. If your strategy helps you win, money management helps you last. So it's not just about strategy, because you can have the best of the best strategies, but again, without the good money management or risk management, you won't last. You won't last. You'll be looking for money to fund up and down. You're going to be looking for money to fund up and down. This is why I say I understand how this thing works, and that's why it's not so easy practicing it on a small $100, $200 account. This is why I always emphasize on focusing on your Pro Firm account first, right? Make the money, then you can now fund and trade. Because if not, is it a $200 account that you want to make your money? It doesn't make sense. All right. So money management, know your account size, use read 1 to 2%, always use stop loss, follow your risk limit, track your trades, stay emotionally stable. Please, you should have your trading journal. Have your trading journal. All right, let's do this. Let's do this calculation. Are we together? Let me know so far. Are we together? Please let me get some feedbacks. You can use the chat box. Are we together? Are we following so far? Is someone lost? Please, I need some feedback right now. Okay, I can see the chat buzzing. Okay. Okay. Okay, great. All right, so I'm going to show you guys something now. Please pay attention. Pay attention so that you're able to get this, right? So please take a look at this. Take a look at this. All right, great. Yeah, peace of mind is everything, believe me, because trading is going to stretch you. Now, please, let's take a look at this. Follow me all on this. This is the last part. Once you get this, you will see a very clear part. All right, so it says this. Take a look. Let's say you're trading with $1,000 capital. At 2% risks, right? At 2% risks, we're looking at about $20 per trade. Are you seeing it? Now, with 40%, that is 40% means out of 10 trades, you're winning only 4. Is that correct? Out of 10 trades, you're winning only 4. Now, let's look at it. Let's look at it. On our first trade we took, right? We lost. How much are we left with? $980. Now, we happen to win our second trade. What happens? And okay, the first thing you must know is that your risk to reward, like I said, should be minimum of 1:2, 1:3. Do you understand? So please take a look at it. If your first trade was able to be in a loss, right? That is minus $20 because we are reaching 2%, right? So your SL is going to be $20. It's going to be at the point of $20. So if you lose $20, how much are you making? You're going to be having a total of $980. Now, with a risk to reward of 1:3, right? Guys, if you win the second one, you're back to $1,040. Are you getting it? Now, third day you lose, you're back to $1,020. Fourth day you lose again. Don't forget, I said 40%. You just need 40 trades to hit TP and you are achieving this goal. Are you seeing it? Now, on your fifth trade, you get a win again. This is just the second win you are getting out of 5 trades. Are you seeing it? You're still up by $1,060 because one loss takes away only 20 for you. One win gives you 60. Are you seeing the psychology behind it? On your sixth trade, you lost. That is $1,040. On your seventh trade, you win. You're back to $1,100. On your eighth trade, now this is your trading plan. I don't know what you're going to do it, but the thing is you have to follow the discipline. And again, whatever you set is what you stick to. It's not that when you start trading, oh, you discover the market is so good, you go and increase your risks to 40 or 50 in a trade, you are defiling it. You're just wasting your time. If you want to follow this from beginning to ending, you're going to stick to it. Are you seeing it? Now, let's go. On the win on trade 8, you're able to get a loss. You're back to $1,080. On with 9, another loss. Guys, at the end of 10 tradings, right? You are up by 12%. That is you will have made $1,120. Please, if you're able to make this in a month, how realistic is this? This is a very realistic trading plan. But you see, the problem with us is that we're already used to, oh, we are seeing flashy results on YouTube, how this guy in Dakota turned $100 to $250,000 in 3 weeks. So this amount will be too low for us. You understand? But what I say is, with this $120 that you've made, it's with peace of mind. Now, the truth is, are we losing or not? Yes, we are losing. We are hitting SL, but guess what? We are still up. Why? Because we are following a disciplined plan. We're enforcing a disciplined plan. Now, this is just 40%. You guys know that our signals are way higher than this, right? Now, let's do 50%. If this was a 50%, this will have added a plus 60. That's going to be $180. $180 at 50% close ratio. What if it were 60%? It's going to be 220, I think. Yes, 220. Guys, if you are making 22% in a month, you are a very good trader. You're an excellent trader. Because what matters is not about how much you are making, it's about how much you are making consistently. With this kind of result, go to any bank, they will be willing to give you money if they are sure that you are consistent with this trade. You understand? But the problem with us is we're not always okay with this 12%, 20%. We want the big capital. But like I said, that is why we have prop firms. If you want the big capital, look for big capital and focus on this. Guys, if you're able to make 12% on a 100K account, how much is that? Please do the math. How much is 12% on a 100K account? If you make 12% on a 100K account, you are making 12,000 US dollars. This is a good amount if you ask me. Oh, this is a good amount. I know it's for some of us, it will just help us clean our shoes, right? I know the money is not enough for it, but let me tell you guys something that you don't know. Let me tell you something that you don't know. If you're working with a reputable prop firm, there's what they call the scaling plan. When you make 10, 20, 30% consistently, you can apply and your capital will be increased. Your capital will be increased. Let's say you started with a, let's say 200K account. You can scale up that 200 to up to $1 million US, but they will not give it to you. Why? You know why? Because you have a very risky plan. No prop firm gives money to a risky trader. None. I'm just telling you guys some things you may never know. There are traders. See, let me tell you, if you are making consistent 4% every month, prop firms will apply for you to even be an in-house trader. I'm just telling you this thing. They don't publish it on their website, but I'm telling you now. I'm talking about reputable prop firm, not all these ones running Ponzi schemes. The reputable prop firm will even get you to be trading for them. They put you on a steady income. They'll give you money you don't imagine. Now, let me give you a secret. I said if you're able to make like 20% in a month with prop firms, you can increase your income. And like I said, no prop firm will go and they will give a scaling plan to somebody who has 60% drawdown, 40%. In fact, it's not even possible with prop firm because you know how it is. But if you have a good risk to reward ratio, you can always increase your capital. This is how you can hear of people getting capital of over $10 million from prop firms, the same prop firms you use. Now with $10 million, guys, even if you're making only 10%, 4% in a month, you are very all right. 4% is not small money. If you make 10% in $1 million, we're talking about $100,000 in profits. You understand? So that is it. Now let's look at this other one. Let's say with the same 100% capital, right? You're practicing money management. Now in money management, you're not focusing on percentage, you're focusing on the dollar value. Take a look at this, guys. With money management, you need a risk to reward ratio that is at least 50%. I mean, a risk system. And again, let's use, in this case, just 20%. We want to risk to reward. Guys, if you, again, using 50%, right? If your first trade was a loss, you are going to be down to $900. If you get a win, you see, it has given you back your life and added you $100 plus. At the end of 2 days, at the end of your day 3, let's say day 3, you got a loss of $100. You're going to be down to 1,000, just the same way you started. Now, your 4th trade was a loss, you're going to be down to 900 again, right? And then you're back to your trading day 5, you're back to you win, you're going to get $200 extra income, right? Are we seeing it? Are we following this plan so far? Are you seeing it so far? Are you seeing it so far? All right, so let's go. Are we getting value so far? Is this making sense? In your in your 5th day, you make a win. Guys, you are up $100. So can you see that the worst thing that can happen to you is a loss of just $100? That's the worst thing. But again, let me tell you, one of the things that you may not see from this is that what if you go and make maybe if you get 4 streaks of losses? It's possible, though. It's possible, even though it hasn't happened with our signals yet. But let's say you get 4 streaks of losses, right? What happens?
So no, can you? Your screen is no longer sharing. It's trying to badge in.
Okay.
We are sending message. Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you. Let me share again. But I hope we're getting value so far. Okay, all right. So, your screen is all right. Thank you. All right, so take a look at it. On your trading win 5, on your day 5, you are up to 1,100. On day 6, now can you see out of 10 trades, you are losing only 5. But even with, I mean, you're winning only 5. But with this ratio alone, you are making over $500 in profit, guys, from 10 trades with just 50%. It means you don't even need a signal source that was 100%. Are you seeing it? You just need a good discipline system, a good risk to reward system, a good trading plan, and you are still winning. So you see, it's not really so much about how many people can trade. It's about how disciplined are you. Are you seeing it? I hope we are seeing this mind shift. Are we getting a mind shift from this? So it's not so much about how good is your signal source. Guys, we both can subscribe to the same signal source. I will be taking home money at the end of the day. You will be taking home tears. Why? Because I know when to walk away. I know when to stop trading, and I actually enforce it. But you, when you lose, you get angry with the market. You go and you go to challenge those guys in New York Stock Exchange. You want to beat them. You want to go and fight against people in NASDAQ. They will crumble you. These guys have been in the game. Many of them are old people. They have been in the market for a very long time. They will crush you. They are geniuses. You understand? So you can't beat them. So instead, we only capitalize on loopholes in the market. These guys know, they know that there are times you can't win, right? So why don't you just follow your discipline and save yourself? So please tell me, with this discipline, even if there is CPI news, PMI news, PPI news, how is it going to affect you when the worst thing that can happen to you is only a loss of $100? Please tell me how. Is somebody getting a mind shift? So that is it. I hope we got value. So basically, just the final takeaways before we go. The best of the best traders focus and make only about 5 to 15%. I'm telling you guys a very realistic point. This is why, again, I'm going to say, instead of focusing on making 20%, 40%, 100%, which is much more harder, why don't you find a system that only gives you steady 10% or steady 20%, 20, 15%, steady consistently? The key is consistently. It's not about how much you are making, it's about the consistency. So again, if you can't be consistent making 40%, why don't you achieve consistency with just 10, 20%? If you're a trader, you know that achieving 10, 20% is way easier than all those big numbers. Instead of doing that, since it's possible for you to achieve big numbers, why don't you then start small, grow your money, buy a Profim account, focus on those small percentage. You will appreciate it more. I always say this, 10% on 100K is way more than 50% on 1,000. Do you agree with me? Because one, we're talking about peace of mind. Somebody say peace of mind. Peace of mind is everything. You don't want where you will come and be singing praise and worship because you are trading, because you've done the wrong thing. If you are following and you have a good risk to reward ratio, you don't need God too much in your trading. I'm telling you, you don't need God because He has already given you all you need, right? You just need to follow it. But out of your lack of discipline, you will need God now. Like I always say, what we do, especially in Nigeria, you know, God has given us everything we need. We will abandon it, then come and call Him to do it for us again in the name of prayer. So you think God is biased, He's going to now break the rules, break the cycle, break the system, and then because you are a so-called good prayer, He will now defy His rules and come and hand over success to you. It doesn't happen. It's just like you have big belly, you know what to do to reduce your big belly, but you don't still avoid those pizza, you don't avoid the junks, you still going to McDonald's, you eat all the burgers, then you come and pray to God for a perfect body. You are deceiving yourself. You are deceiving yourself. If you don't have a good risk to reward ratio, I'm sorry to tell you, you don't have future in trading. You just gamble, 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 gamble. After you are done gambling, you will leave the market one day. I've been with a lot of them. They come and tell you Forex is a scam. Guess what? I don't even argue with them. I tell them it's true. In fact, last week I even lost $200. That thing is scam. I'll join you. But when I turn, I clean my hands and I open my MT4. I look for setup and I trade. You understand? Because I'm tired of trying to preach to everybody. Oh. I'm tired. I've tried it. I almost lost my life. Trying to convert people who have made up their mind. The hardest thing in this life to change is the mindset. And especially for people who have already made up their minds to set their minds with concrete and Dangote cement, you're wasting your time. So honestly, I've repented. I dissolved a group recently because of some people that have adults that have refused to adhere to things. I cannot be talking about one thing over and over. Honestly, I'm human. I'm only human. Should I look for the someone play? So that you guys will let me remind you guys, I'm not AI. Yes, I use ChatGPT a lot, but I'm not AI. I'm not an encoding, please. I'm human like you. I have blood. So I can't be preaching to people who are not willing to be preached to. You understand? So have a trading plan guided by good risk to reward system. This is what makes your trading plan of high quality. Again, emphasis should be on discipline. No touching of stop loss. This is one thing I must emphasize. If you set your stop loss to be 20 pips, don't go and adjust it. There used to be this funny teeny things that will start going to you, making you to want to adjust your stop loss. Please don't do it. That's the essence of stop loss. It's so that it shows you that, oh, okay, maybe next time this is how you should do. You understand? So that is it. Select it and stick to only one trading plan. Again, if you want to practice multiple trading plans, have multiple accounts. Don't use Profim passing strategy on this account for this trade. Then on the next trade, you are doing this. You are taking this, you're doing this. Again, use only one signal source per account. Don't take Joel Arias signals on the same account you are trading our signals. You will only be roaming around the cycle. I'm telling you guys. Okay, then stick to only one trading plan, stick to one signal source, stick to everything per account. You can go and take your other signals, but please have a different account for it. Then journal your trades and revisit for improvements, right? So this is all I have for you guys tonight. With a good money system and a good risk to reward ratio, you need just 40%. I've proven it to you guys tonight, right? You need just 40% with a good out of 10 trades, you just need 4 good trades to beat the system and stay profitable. Money management won't make you a bad trader, won't make a bad strategy profitable, right? But it's going to protect you while you improve. So again, we're not saying don't work on your strategy. Work on your strategy, improve it, make it good, but again, work on your money management. Then again, survive first. It's only someone that survived that can need to fight tomorrow, right? So peaceful 7% monthly. This should be my quote. So I need to go and design it. Peaceful 7% on a 100K account is much more greater than an inconsistent 50% on a 10K account. True or false? 10K accounts, right? Generation generated with tension and hope. When you have to come and start using praise and worship to hit TP. You understand? And you know the problem with this thing? When you're not disciplined, you will keep finding yourself in that same place. Who has experienced it? Let me see your hand up. When you are not disciplined, that same position you put yourself that made you start singing praise and worship, it's just a matter of time. Once you're out of this, right, you will pray, oh God, please God, I'm your son. Let me just get out of this drawdown with my account safe, right? Once you get out, guess what? Tomorrow you are back again to using two lot size. Soon you'll still be stuck again. So when you are in that position, you guys know me. For those of you who have been in the game for a while, you know me. I will even answer you. I know how to mute people like that. So once you go, I just ask you for a screenshot. When I see, oh, you use 0.20, congratulations. It means you're a king of the market. I'm sure you have a way of controlling the market. Go ahead. Good luck to you. I leave you because not me you go carry, put under pressure because I have a way of warning about everybody. You understand? So you can't come and be showing me this kind of results. I like seeing blues. I like seeing blues. Again, so there was something I wanted to mention to us in the trade, but we're done with this slide. That's why I hope we got value. Before I open the room for questions and answer, I hope you got value. All right, thank you for the 777. So I'm going to stop sharing here. Let me just mention something to us because I feel many of us probably haven't really gotten it. So let me just share my screen now. Okay. So I want to be sure that you guys got value tonight. Okay, all right, let me show you guys. So let's go to Trade Locker. So please, some of you get confused about when to enter, how to enter, and all that. So there's something I need to show you guys. Please, if we call a trade, let's say buy GBUSD, it always comes with a number. It always comes in with a number. Do you understand? And the number is the price you are to enter. This is why I always like to take people on a beginner class. Look at this W. So after I take you on the beginner class, you're able to understand, okay, this is what's going on. You understand? This is what's going on. After you understand, you are able to enter your trades. Do you understand? So let me show you. Let's go to GBP USD. Okay. So with GU, let's say now a signal comes and it says buy now 134,200. That's the signal. Please, if you come on the chart, the first thing when the signal is called, come to your chart and observe where is price currently at. Oh, price is currently at 1.34141. Oh, in that case, you may not enter. So what do you do instead? Please, because I'm saying this because some people come and start asking, should we do stop limit? Should we do? If the price was set at 134, remember what I showed you guys the last time? I said price always moves in two legs, just like if as a human being, you cannot walk with only your right leg, right? You walk with two legs. Look at it. Now, what are the legs? I explained it to us the last time. I said is this. Look at it. It goes like this, then comes back. Like this, like this, like this. So if price has a plan of going up, right? It doesn't just shoot up like this. Zoom, no, that's not price for you. Price instead will do this. It will do boom, then impulsive trade, then boom, impulsive, boom, correction, impulsive correction. Now, if a trade is called and you miss the entry, let's say this was the entry, you missed it. Don't always panic, just wait. No be price will always correct back. When it corrects, you can enter here. This is what we call discount price. Do Do you understand? This is what you call discount price. So in the pushes you missed again, when you must enter, wait for it to correct and enter from here. Do you understand? This is for an uptrend. If it's a downtrend, it will always be like this. Lower lows, lower highs, like this. So again, if you miss this entry, this is a good entry. If you miss this entry, this my thing is not clear. Okay, so it's this way. This is how downtrend is now, Abi. So if you miss this entry, wait for it and enter from this my thing is I hope you understand what I mean. I believe you understand what I'm saying. Okay, so if you miss this entry, right? Always wait for the pullback. Here, you enter from here. If you missed this entry, wait for it. It will pull back. You enter from here. You understand? That is how you trade. So please, don't come and be saying, oh, can we enter now? Is it too late? If I hear that, I won't be responding again. I'm not going to be responding because I've covered it now. So I've been responding because many of us don't know. But from now, I'm marking everybody. Anybody that asks me that question will just enjoy my ignorance. I won't even look at you. Okay, so that's it. So again, if price or if the trade was called enter price at 1344, you can see right now price is not there. What happens is you can either set a limit or just wait for price to get here. Do you understand? That's how it works. Don't be too moved by, oh my god, it has already moved, I've missed. FOMO. Don't worry. Can you see after it came here? Can you see that it reversed? So imagine entering from here. Then it pushed again here. Some people be like, oh my God, I've missed. Don't enter from here. Wait for it. It pull back again. Can you see? Pushed. Then it pushed up. In the case where it doesn't reverse, then let the trade go. It means you missed out. That's all. There will be more trades. The market is not going anywhere. Okay. So I hope we got value. I hope we are clear with this. This was what I wanted to explain to us. Okay. So I'm going to stop the recording now.